Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel Learn with Your Buddy, and today I'm here with another video of our data structure series. Today we will do code on BFS. Well, in our last video we have learned about BFS and DFS theoretically, so today we'll do our code. Well, this is the code I have already written for test, and now I am going to cut it and write from the beginning. So let's start. At first we will take the header files. So we will take three header files here. At first we will take iostream for our input output, and then okay, let me just write this. My typing skills are getting worse day by day. Anyways, now let me just copy and paste this here for 2 times. Okay, fine. Now let me just cut this iostream and write vector. Now vector is to store the adjacency list, right? And then we will write the queue. Here we will write queue. Now that will be used in BFS to process the nodes in order. And then we will take our using namespace std. Well, we all know we're using this to use our cout vector queue without writing std for all the times. Then we have the void BFS integer start. Now here, okay, let me just write this integer start. Well, now for start is for starting node, and adj is for adjacency list in the graph, and then visited means that keeps track of visited nodes. Then we are going to QE integer. Now that will create a QE, okay, that is used for because BFS work level by level. And then we have visited start node 1, that we mark the starting node as visited so it doesn't repeat. And then we are writing the queue push. Now that is the starting node is inserted into the QE, and then we are taking a while loop, that's a BFS loop. Now the loop continues until the queue becomes empty. Okay, then we have integer node q and q pop. Now the q dot front is the get first element, and q dot pop means the remove it from the QE. Okay, so then we are going to print out the current node in BFS order, and after that we are taking a for loop. Now this loop checks all neighbors of the current node. Okay, then we are taking the store, we are going to store neighbor. Now this gets each connected node. Yes. Then we have the if, that means if neighbor is not visited, if that was not visited before, then we'll mark the name, and then and after that we have the visited neighbor equals to, that means mark neighbor as visited and add it to the QE. And then we are going to write our main function. So our program will execute from here. So at first we will take the integer, that means the graph has 5 nodes, 0 to 4. Okay, so after that we have vector integer. This will create an adjacency list, and then we will add edges here. Okay, so it will start from 0 to 4. So after that we will have, okay, that's it, I guess. 1 2 3 4. So yeah, here it is. Now let's write the visited array. Okay, now in initial state we will have all the 0 means not visited. All right, and then cout, this will call the BFS, and the starts BFS from 0, from node 0. From node 0 it will be started, and then return 0. And now let's just run this code. Why is it taking time? Yeah, here it is. Okay, here is our output. Okay, so all right, guys, that was all for today, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Till then, stay safe and Allah Hafiz.